Awesome. Well, hopefully today goes better than yesterday's food poisoning episode. That was terrible. Terrible indeed. 0 out of 10, don't get food poisoning. So let me go ahead and do all the usual link stuff. Tell the peoples that I am streaming. And then it'll load this other level 2 eventually, so I'm here. Not actually clicked on it, so it's probably loading it in the background as slow as humanly possible. Which is fine, I understand. I want to use all the resources, but I wish it was faster. I don't care if they use the resources, just load it. Just do it. Just load it. Just do it. Right, do that, and also grab the Twitch link and put that up too. And then, yes indeed. I also need to have up the restream chat so I can see both chats. I have a checklist to run through, make my life a lot easier. But you know, something to do. And then it's low to the level, that's good. All the usual shenanigan things. The control remote for that one too, and then I should be golden. I would hope. If not, we'll find out. Hey, Levi. Oh, better than yesterday. Yesterday, like right before the stream, I like, let's eat some food real fast. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were clearly made. Did not work out in my favor. It was actually just a chicken soup that I made, everything like that. I even went to all the, like, it was like the kind of pre-cooked chicken that was like, you'd put in salads, and then I went and even, cooked it in the toaster oven for like 15 minutes too. So, I mean, you would assume that that would kill anything the chicken could have had, but, and it just, I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, it happens. You're just going along, one thing leads to another, and bad food ruins everything. That's okay. Hopefully your morning is doing better than mine. Oh, mine was, and this morning's doing pretty decent. Undo some changes I made, because the simple reality is that there's a weird bug with the files involved with the dialogue system, so I'm just going to go ahead and just not deal with it until I have time to really deal with that bug, because somehow the files got corrupted, which is weird. Actually, other files got corrupted too. Like, there was a save struct that got corrupted. I was trying to package the game, and it's like, oh, this isn't there. I look, and it's the files. Sure enough, doesn't show up in the little content browser. I go look in the directory; it's still there. So then I migrate the files to a new project, and then I copy that file back into my project, and then it works. So somehow the broken file was fixed by migrating it. So dumb. So dumb. And so, you know, happens. Wait, I thought the trigger box should be on here. Oh, never mind. It's not the game mode. It's the level thing. I was gonna do this later because I'm fed up with the dialogue at the moment and do not wish to deal with it. Very simple. Number of times I've exported the game and tried to mess with there and bring files around. It's been a problem. I did most of it yesterday. I'm just like, well, I don't feel very good, so I'll do this boring task that's mostly just moving files around. For UE, I don't do anything. I have a whole list of things that need to be fixed. Man, I don't even fix this stupid, the magician problem. Keep picking this characters up and then they fall through the world when I set them down, which basically completely breaks the game, and it's one of the few bugs I have that just, I mean, is left that just ruins everything. Like, oh yeah, when I exported the game, it when I packaged the game, it doesn't go to the starting point on the first level until you so the character dies, and then it appears right back there. It actually bounces between a bunch of save points and then goes there, so it's a complete catastrophe. I was like, cool. Why does it work differently when packaged versus not? So many questions. And remind myself how this even works. Drop throw object right here. Okay, yeah. But this is the throw. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. What happens here? Check and see if you have it. Cool. Right mouse button throws it, so I don't care about that. The other thing, cool. Text to interact, sure. Drop or throw. Is it on the object itself that it changes this information? I should make better note of stuff. Ah, yeah. The NPCs have their own version. Because I wasn't going to parent the moving objects to the NPC. I don't think that's necessary. Normally you can't pick up and throw NPCs either, but like in games. I guess to be fair, you can't often pick up a lot of things in games and throw them, but whatever. It's probably under system. Yep, pick up and drop. Sure. Captured, sure. Flow turns on, fine. Simulate physics. Off on those. Where's collision being turned off? It just says release object there. Oh, puzzled on this one. Seems like it's only when you drop it, but it looks like they're very similar. The only difference is how long it takes them to hit the ground. Which led me to believe that there was some kind of timer before it set the physics again, or set the collision again, but I don't think it ever disabled collision in the first place on these ones. I think I stopped that. So in theory, it should never have this problem. Yeah. Let me do this. Like, I don't get why it's falling to the world. Because simulate physics, if you don't have that on, it won't move. It'll just sit there. And enable gravity is what stops it from floating. Neither of those affect collision, though. Like, it's still considered rock hard, and oh my, it's still considered solid. And it will bounce off things anyway, so it's like, That's weird. This interacts so weirdly. Like, it hit something and then I move down. Hey Martha, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out why this character falls through the world when picked up and then dropped. Better than yesterday. Ate a bunch of food yesterday right before the stream, got sick feeling, ended up throwing it all back up and being not great for that thing. But today I feel much better because I didn't eat a bunch of garbage before the stream. Maybe too much physics because of the air there. Yeah, thanks. That's just it. I was looking for exactly that, the lack of the collision, but when she's floating in the air, she has collision. She hits off the walls and everything like that. She never actually loses collision. This is so you couldn't, you know, release her into the abyss, basically. Because otherwise you could hold her through here, and then, like, release her, and then it would cause bizarre things. Wait, where'd you go? Didn't spawn? Wait, what? I got rid of this, well, physics only should stop it from falling through the world. That doesn't make any sense. A bunch of them fall into the water. Yeah, and then she's like gone. But if I have both, not just physics only. Yep, there she is, just fine. How could query make any difference on them not spawning? I'm physics only on this mesh here and see if that makes a difference, because query only is not very helpful. Man. Most of the problems I have remaining in the game are so ridiculously complicated that it's going to be a problem, I guess. Not like it's not most of them, but there's definitely a lot of issues with the save system and all the save systems just got a lot of problems. She never loses collision in any point in this. But if I throw her, it works. Which really speaks like there is some sort of issue like that, but there's not. Well, if physics is disabled, then they just don't get thrown around. I guess I can do it in the opposite order. It is temporarily disabled, it's true. And I do enable gravity first. So maybe you're right. Not much else makes sense. I never disabled collision, so... I mean, never disable collision. Can't be that. But maybe the opposite order is better. We'll put a nice delay in there, so this way it has to have the physics first. And then we can play with gravity. The other interesting thing is, you notice Poppet kind of bounces up for a brief second. Well, it falls under her too. So it implies that the that it has some kind of collision that's hitting Poppet on the way down. It's not like the collision's changing. It's just like, nope. Why did the right mouse button also do that? It should have thrown the object. That had just dropped him. Oh, there's so much wrong with this project at the moment. It's just going to be one of them days, I can already tell. This is pretty game breaking, so it does need to be fixed sooner rather than later. Yeah, the confusion is definitely so true on this one. It has got some problems. And the oldest mechanics I'd made, too. Yeah, it's pretty old. After I saw Control, I pretty much did that. But I've made it in... That's quite a few months ago. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Sure. Physics only, sure. Wait. Oh, it's because the mesh is not what I dictate the collisions off, but I do it on this. 1 second. This is originally query only. Ah, problem after problem this. Okay. Got some real head scratchers I gotta deal with that I'll probably deal with offline due to files that are corrupted or trying to package the game, which is largely just me sitting there waiting while UE does everything, and it's probably not that exciting to watch on stream. Why if your animation's broken? Why doesn't it throw you? So many questions, but why are your animations broken? It's weird that it's not thrown. Shouldn't mess up her idle. It's just playing a basic animation. Which is just part of this animation blueprint. Okay. Oh, I know, I have to change savable off. Oops. You're not showing inherited stuff. Character's capsule needs to be like way smaller. Move her up a little bit so she's not like stuck in nothing, I guess. Always a checkbox somewhere on UE. Every time. Always a checkbox. Well, it's like it becomes an inanimate object after the fact. I see. The oh my god, I love you so much, kiss me. Nice. Thanks for the follow. I don't know why there's a the in front of that. Oops. That's quite the name. Character loses its animation if picked up. Seems so weird. So many questions. So many questions. It might be the idle thing. I think I need to actually give her like a full behavior tree. And I just never did that because I didn't want to deal with it. Because this character just had a bunch of crap on it and wasn't necessary to give anything to. Sure. Let me see if this is just an issue with the behavior setup I have. I didn't bother to I just copied the regular Annies running around. I didn't bother making anything special for the shopkeeper. I should have, but I didn't think I needed much of a behavior tree for him. Let's not override those. Because it's like, doesn't really throw them, which kind of lame. I want to see if this is a unique problem with her, or if it's also a problem that happens with the other ones as well. Just gonna drop a bunch of them here and play with them. Because why not? That one still moves. Sort of. And now she's like idle on her. Wow. Well, they don't fall through the world, but they don't operate very well either. This used to work. I made some changes somewhere that just messed it up. I guess simulate physics was never on this one. Simulate physics was always wait, should I even have simulate physics be an option? I don't think I should. I mean, it's fine for the blocks. Those are okay. But I don't think the NPC should have simulate collision, because then they'll end up, you know, on their side like there's some sort of weird, like a bowling pin or something, and it's like, hmm. 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 Throws them down really hard, but it doesn't actually, they don't fall through the world at least. It's nice, right? Oh, it's a camera forward vector. I'm looking down, so I guess I could throw with that. I could look upwards instead of throw. Wait, I'll connect that one. It falls so fast. Like super fast. Clearly, simulate physics is not something I want to do on this. That's obvious. I don't want them to, you know, careen around all weird like a rag doll. Maybe, but I get the feeling the answer is not really. Clean this up a bit. Is this? Oh no, it does have to have a self. My roommate's back. So many things going on here. Actually, I want to do that after the fact, like do gravity after. Then the character can be like thrown a little, I guess. Each object, it triggers particle despawn. I didn't tell the chatbot to watch the thing either. I admit I would be surprised if there's that many people watching today, but I didn't stream yesterday, so. And I find that when I'm streaming, I tend to work on the project. I don't get easily distracted like it seems to happen when I'm not streaming. So true. So true. Watch random YouTube videos, scroll X. Yeah. Pretend like I'm working on something in the game, fail. I wish it was a little more gradual. I mean, I guess it's not like bad. I just really wanted the launch to be a little bigger. I changed this, but I guess not. At least I'm not falling through the world. It means I'm gonna have to make these changes on the other two. There are two different types of objects that can be thrown. They just fall so fast. I guess that's not terrible. Because at least it is throwing them for distance, you know? Maybe I do this and see how it pans out with that. Hey, Bard. Not much. Stream today, no food poisoning like yesterday. Perfect. Already a good day. It doesn't really launch them, which kind of sucks, but they don't fall through the world, which is kind of not terrible, you know? Throw it into a wall and bounce off the wall, sure. I guess I'm fine with how this has gone as far as this here. I guess I could launch them a little higher, I don't know. I don't really want to go that high, but hmm. Try with the overrides on, see if that helps. Hmm. Way better. In fact, one would say two better. I'm fine with throwing him, but I don't think I wanted to fly that far. So we'll nerf it a bit. Many problems have been solved. A 2-second delay is probably fine on that. Usually this is like a 5, just to kind of pop them up a little. That's a little better. Now they don't fall as fast. Okay, the suddenly enabling gravity does not work so hot. Maybe I'm gonna let him throw a little farther. But as soon as it enables gravity, then they just drop like a rock. And it's like, I don't think that's quite how gravity works. I assume that, you know, they would still go flying because the momentum was still on them, but like they would have a trajectory that goes farther down, but they wouldn't just fall straight. Flow doesn't really turn on. Wait, don't do that. That's dumb. Oops, nope. It is visible. Where is it? Is it messing it up in the construction script? It might be. No. So why is this not visible? It's supposed to wrap around them so I can show that they're being picked up. On the NPC, do I ever set it to visible? I do. But it should look like more than this. Which I don't care about changing on this one. Needs to be individually changed on each one to wrap around them. That's what it should look like. And yeah, this one does not look like that. Oh, it's because it's not activated. Oh. I figured I could figure it out eventually. Oh, I see what I need to change. No, it's activated. Almost too big. It's supposed to be this size. So then, why are we not turning on? There's so many dumb things to fix on the thing here. Maybe I'll work on AI for a bit. I don't know. That works. But this seems way too ridiculous. You know? Maybe we try 2 and see how that pans. It's worked pretty well. Your card's a little bigger. I changed that character entirely. Her look, I don't really like that look for her. It was supposed to be more fun than that. I don't know. I'll figure something out with that character. I don't want to scale her up. That's not what I'm looking to do. I want to scale up the article. Why is the particle huge on her? Yeah, it looks tiny. I have questions. Did I just shrink the overall character a bunch? No, I actually enlarged it. Weird. Whatever. Gotta fix this on the cubes too. There's another cube out there to fix at the same time, but they have different blueprints, so I don't want to confuse myself with having two of them. Sometimes it just falls straight. Other times it doesn't, which is really weird. That time didn't even show the thing on her. The fact that the particle breaks is so bizarre to me. His capture turns off way over here, so they literally won't even let you capture him again until this happens. But somehow enable gravity doesn't, it's like it kicks on really fast, but then it prevents these from going back. I don't know. Now, job 1, make it not fall through the world. Job 2, I don't even know after that. But job 1, just have it not fall through the world. We'll concern ourselves with other stuff after that. Yeah, well, this water test stuff on so you can actually float them in the water. And I probably will keep that mechanic somewhere. I don't know. Probably for the secondary, though, not the first one. I think it lets you grab it too fast. I think it should have a way to prevent being grabbed very quickly. It mostly just needs a release object. The same thing this has, essentially. Is captured. It has it. I think it just sets the is captured. Just a slight delay in there, probably, so I can't just grab every 5 seconds. There was an actually an infinite damage glitch that was happening. Which I gotta fix too, as long as I'm fixing magician stuff. Oh, when you throw it, it also has to break things too. Because that's just too much fun to not have it break stuff. Let's be real here. I need access to... projectiles. No, yeah, the projectiles is what it was. Brains are like, with this, and I'm like, is it? Is that really it? Actually, it's not a projectile, it's the Empress thingy. You don't launch it, it just blows up. Why is this way up there? Guess I wanted it down here. Right. I think I want to fold everything in this one. I have a box overlap, never mind. Sure. Borrow some code out of that one real fast. It's definitely a mess. It needs a lot of work anyway, but that's okay. Um, Yes, technically they would all have the interact thingy on them. Whatever. I'm complicating something that doesn't need to be complicated just to try to get rid of some code lines somewhere. And in reality, I should be doing this a bit differently. Oh. Gotta reset. That's the problem. I'll make it slightly bigger. Maybe too big, honestly. Okay. You hear brake noise? Oh, that's fun. And then that a brake noise the destroyable. Why does the parent even have a cupcake on it? Questions. Doesn't it just uses that picture for some reason? Sure. Sound. I'll test some sounds real quick. See if it actually makes a good destroy sound as a holder for everything. Because yeah. See, yeah. Where's my audio? Right here. Okay. What's impact flybys? No. Explosion sounds, maybe. What a braking noise. Actually, what are these? That's weird. Can't hear real well. Can I go with not really on that one? I have a glass option. I mean, I don't really want the explosion. Three sounds good. Actually, it's not too bad. All right, so take this. And this way there's at least a sound there, and then we're gonna, I mean, I guess technically always instance editable, sure. Don't know why there needs to be special in there, we'll do that anyway. Now I should be able to throw things in, it'll break all the, make noises. Also hitting them should make noises too. If it ever starts. Good. Okay, well, first of all, the timing is terrible. It might be better because it's louder. Versus not about the same level of volume. I increased the volume here, so it should be better. I did put a noise attenuation on it, but I haven't put a lot of sound effects in the game yet. It's definitely something that needs to happen. That I spawned it just as I did the other, and apparently you can do a glitch with the stuff like that. Huh. Nice. It is nicer when they make a noise when you hit them. Has a more fun feel. Even if that noise is maybe not the best one. Instead of having a destroy sound, I could actually just have a an audio thing on here, right? Reasoning for this is then I can adjust the sound audio without having to have a bunch of variables for it. I could just go into this and be like, okay, cool, and change all the numbers so I don't have to do anything special. Which I think is a better idea. Probably. It's probably not a worse idea. I guess it could be. Doesn't seem like it though. I clicked off it. I was like, wait a minute. Should have enabled a while ago. Pretty reasonable, but now I haven't made it do damage yet, so I gotta do that next. We just fixing everything about the magician today. Okay, so I was trying to prevent infinite damage. But I think that all I have to really do, what do I have to do with this? Let me look it all over. I don't even know what I'm smoking on this one, but it's good, whatever it is. When does damage reset even run? I think this is all I need to fix it, right? If it's captured, then you can't do anything with it, so you have to actually uncapture it. Let me think about that one, because it does... It's a very complicated thingy, by the way. Honestly, I could probably just convert these into
stuff here. I actually found it's a good idea to just put everything inside of a giant graph because it's so easy to lose things in these graphs here. I mean, they're just everywhere. I'll just put it in the huge graph here. Didn't get everything. Nice. Weird. Also, why green? Ugly. Nothing's even in their own little graphs. Wow. May as well clean this up. It is apparent, so you know. You don't use event tick basically ever. I mean, you can if you want, but I've honestly found there to be very little reason to use it. Far too heavy. Doesn't add much to the equation. Every time I switch engines, it seems like I have to do this. When I switch engines, I mean switch versions. This should actually be part of the pickup drop graph, actually. True. It is nice when they get a little more cleaned up and you can actually find things. Alright, so I was looking at this here. I have like a 3-second delay. It would be 3 seconds for that to be a thing. I forgot to put. Actually, I opened the door. I can just go fight the enemies out there. Gotta see what happens. Why it's not doing damage when throwing it, or very rarely does. Oops. Come on. Okay, so much didn't work well with that. That's weird.
Looks pretty good.
Okay, I'm just trying to move this here. I can't seem to for some bizarre reason. Can I mass select? There we go. Weird. Not the most ideal. Technically, I could do this here. Clean it up a little. Oh, it was so large, even though I literally had them all selected previously and it didn't go down that far, but I guess it just did, huh?
That's pretty good.
I don't think this does. We do that already. I like numbers on things because then I'll do them in weird orders and they won't be I probably need to reorganize things a bunch. I think I wrote this like 3 or 4 times. I don't do the toy maker's room anymore. Technically, the order would be something along these lines. I can just start putting all the stuff here.
I don't think I'm gonna put coins in the world. I'm always gonna be break things to get them, I guess. I don't see why they'd just be floated around necessarily. Enemies and those things will drop them.
Still working on the crystal ball things. Enemies not slide when they die. That's a thing to note. The enemies are dying, they're just kind of flopping around all over the place. We have that. And no AI controller set up. Not that they really have any AI control anyway. How are they able to still move? The ray trace doesn't care about that. It checks it out for the visibility. I don't think I ever really set the thing up to do anything, so. Sure. How are they able to move again? The spawn item, sure. Clean code up because all the old code is a mess. This is the spaghetti they talked about. Unfortunately, you know, it just when I first started, I was less worried about organization than I am now. Now I'm just like, oh, better organizer. It's gonna be a bad time. I have basically every stop movement under the sun happening. Up here. I mean, if they're in the middle of an animation, it'll probably continue. One more stop movement there, I guess. Hmm. Well, it checks once a second. And it would finish the action, I guess. Hey, Nepal, how's it going? Trying to figure out why my enemies are sliding after I killed them. Sometimes. They don't always. Sometimes they also get back up and kind of do things, even though I have like a million stop movements to really make their lives suck. And yet, they still moving. Anyway, how's your day going? You're good? Good? Nice, nice. Glad things are working out for you. Have you? Your enemies also do slip and slides? That's exciting. Off work for today? Nice, nice. I guess it is like Christmas Eve for people. They need a nav mesh. We can't really have them move around without a nav mesh. I guess we can, but if I'm going to play combat testing, I might as well put a nav mesh down for the whole area and just go ham, right? When in doubt. When in doubt. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too. I live in the past, basically. I live in, California, so it's I'm as far back in time zones as they basically get. So for people in other places, it might already be Christmas, but for me, it is 9:46 a.m. I don't know if I'm that far behind from everyone. That it's Christmas too many places yet. Yes. I have questions. Mostly just... Oh, nice. How's life in New York? You know, a streamer lives over there. Usually hang out in his stream periodically. Well, I started streaming early in the day. I don't go there as much anymore, only because I'm just not awake. Cold? That's fair. That's fair. It is not pleasant out there now. Winter sucks. Ah, combo. He's in the air. Not the combo I was intending, but sure. It'll work. I think they slide because they have momentum still, so I may have to stop momentum. Also play their sound sooner, maybe. Yeah, so that one's just sliding like that. Why towards me? Might have to stop momentum on her or something, but I have to stop movement. Oh. I haven't done a gameplay test in it either. I was like, I had to go to work right in the middle of the other one. I accidentally hit escape on the thing instead of when I opened the menu, and it just forced me to have to redo the whole thing, and I didn't have time, so I went off to work and didn't finish my playthrough. See where things are at. I did just fix a bunch of bugs though that were very problematic. Suppose I could test it. Yeah, why not? So what kind of game are you working on? Oh, Bubble Tank Frenzy. Ah, okay. I read the bottom ones there, did not read the other ones there. Mistakes were made. Top-down bubble shooter. Makes sense. I mean, you know. I don't know, I mean, I guess you could have a third-person bubble tank game, too. Or you're in the first person. Oh. Now I just imagine a tank, you know, driving around a bathtub or something like that. Like around the edges of it, like firing bubble at things in the water or something. I really don't get out punched. Just saying. Just saying. I'll try a full test. First mode just didn't like it or something, or what made you decide that yeah, that was not the right choice? Seems like a very different type of game for you, first person versus top down. Start doing another project. I've been there too. Definitely the secret of game dev in general. Just get distracted with other projects. Win. I don't see how that's winning, but I know it's winning because I keep doing it, so it must be winning, right? Close all these extra thingies I don't need. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to grab this first. I have everything enabled. Occasional lag spikes when it's loading the city. I still haven't found a way around that. You're adapting Earthrise, huh? That's fair. I have a project that's like was perpetually on hold too. Whenever I get done with this one, I'll look sideways at it. I gotta admit that project was much more ill-conceived, you know? It lacks the focus of this project. That jump's not actually possible. Added later. Yeah, lagtastic. Technically the key is here, but for purposes of testing. That's fair. I'm not really a fan of pixel art. I mean, I like how it looks. I'm not a fan of it as a game dev because it's surprisingly difficult to make. Like anyone who's like, I can do pixel art, I'm real good at it, they're probably not really good at it. People who are really good at it, like you can tell the difference. And it's expensive to get. It really isn't cheap. So it's like, it comes out looking cool, gives you that whole nostalgia feel, and that's neat, but I find models are just cheaper because Epic just shovels them at you. So I'm a bigger fan of using those for my own game dev. On the other hand, it's pixel art's better for like mobile. That's true. You could always go to Fiverr or something like that and pay people there. Whenever I think of, you know, a place to get something cheap, right? Fiverr. Also Humble Bundles. You don't need really specific stuff. Humble Bundle's pretty good. You need specific stuff, well, anyway. Humble Bundle's probably not got you. Oh, I can't use the Magician yet. That's cheating. I didn't disable them for purposes of this testing, but I'm only allowed to use them if I pick them up. I like the little Mega Man capsule. I want to use more of them. I made a bunch of steampunk machines to things today as well. Got to do that. Mixed results. I've never actually used Fiverr for anything. I always just say, oh, you could always use Fiverr. That actually worked as a weapon. Funny. Okay, I said it where they could all be picked up. Well, that's awkward and kind of fun. Yeah, I'd assume that if you were going to hire an artist on Fiverr to your pixel art, you'd want to hire that same artist for all of your pixel art. So they just kept a style that matches. If you found a good person, be like, yep, this is what we're doing. Because otherwise, well, yeah. Yeah. I definitely had to glom together a bunch of random art for this, and getting assets that really work together is a challenge. Thankfully, with some clever, mixing of assets, you can do things too. Alright, I guess I set the low distance really low on the city again. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter much for the testing, just makes it visually less appealing. These enemies spawn way too late. I can go to this. Enemies in the carnival room. The top spawn too late. Yeah, pretty much cheer up. How's it going, Shadow? We doing all the cheating here? I think I fixed the magician stuff today. That's helpful. Just log it in. Nice, nice. You got holiday plans? Also, happy Christmas Eve, or, Christmas if it's already Christmas for you. I have no idea what time zones exist anymore. I am the time zone now. Oh my god. I was thinking I'm about to miss that, and then I don't. Well, I can actually jump down here. What am I doing? I can hit the save up. Oh, lagging that one there. I did. Adding in more breakable noises. Well, I put the functionality and I didn't actually make too many empty things. Now these can also break stuff too. Technically I'm not able to throw right now, but that's fine. For purposes of showing that it does that damage now. Okay. Things are much more exciting when they make noises. It's so true. I make note about the enemy death noise since I'm doing this test to find bugs. Enemy death noise plays a bit too late. I'm flying through the box. Dead enemies sometimes fly through walls if no, say in the toy maze. Do that. Let's add that to the list of I can just say that's fine. Yeah, slight lag is really irritating, but that's okay. Dropping out is way easier than running back through it. Alright, Papa's a dropout now, apparently. I'd imagine she'd actually have a passable education. Not following me? Okay, I thought they were falling through the pipes. I was like, that's so cool. I guess I didn't think about it. I mean, education levels would not be the highest in the time period, but they'd still be reasonably high. Well, it's kind of a weird collision if you're really close. Yep. I started to wander around for real quick. She probably have different behavior if she's in the painting world versus not. Balance float's too high. Your head out? Oh no, I pulled her head away. There we go. Are you set to not be savable? I turned off the ability to save her. That's because I was messing with her. Just gonna change that right now. Oh, if I can actually. You can't change the mid thing there. Any zone not set to be savable. I'm not starting to run over. I have a key there for the 2 breaks that happen in this, where you literally can't do anything. How much money do I have at this point, too? 3 and 7. I haven't really been collecting very hard, though. But that's okay. She can just stay there. Because with the backup key, I don't need it. I don't gotta worry about it. Oh, thanks, Nomovia. It's definitely fun music. I need to decide exactly how often I'm going to change the music tracks. But I have quite a few ones that I want to use for it, so maybe pretty often. I don't know, I guess a lot of games don't tend to change the music that often, so. Maybe I should change it when there's a massive change in the look of things, like not change it in this room, but instead change it in the next room, the safari room, because the safari room is, you know, clearly very different. So it would make sense if I did it there. I'm going to make a note of that. Come on. The music and starting of other of the waiting room. Okay. There was just things going on there. A little weird. Like, break stuff. Technically, you can get a lot of gems. I've been not breaking a lot. That's just quite an annoying lag spike there. Not breaking a lot of stuff, and I would probably have a greater amount of money if I actually really was break happy. But in the testing, I tend to not do that, so it's like, I guess I should scale things a bit around that. I don't know, I'll have to figure out how the money's gonna go. I don't want them to have to grind too much for money, but well, maybe a little bit. It gives them something to work towards too, so I don't really want them to just have stuff as soon as they can get it, you know? Maybe I set the things more expensive intentionally and force them to have a little more fun with it. Two games to take. I took it from comic books, for those people keeping track, because that's literally the thing they do in comics. If you're curious, that's literally where I got the idea from. I thought it'd be kind of more fun if it was a little comic booky. Sadly, we cannot truly eat the turtle, which is sad. And double sad, I guess. Drop him, though. He splashes now. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really play those ones, but, like I said, they do it in the comic book, so it's pretty much exactly that, you know? It's... I thought it would be kind of funny. Try to Poppet being a bit crazy. Also, the Fool's kind of, you know, it's so fitting for the Fool to have weird crap like that. I considered having it everywhere like it was just a giant comic book, but I don't know about that. There might also be too many words on the screen, especially when the insanity effect has lots of words on the screen. I don't know. It is kind of fun, though. Must admit. Such as the place here real quick and check what you're saying. It doesn't currently. I mostly just left it where you could like enlarge and shrink them to your heart's content. There's also no cost for it yet, which there might need to be. Jesus, those guys are going nuts with those chickens. I might make note of that though as an option though. Plants have a timer to shrink back down. Actually, to return to normal size. I put it like that because some things you can, that's fair. You can also shrink some things, so if they return back to normal size, that would, you know, cover the both of those. Oh yeah, I didn't put a message in for it at top, so we just have a thing there, and it just says crystal ball because that's all it is. I haven't changed the wording on it. But at least now there's a system to keep track of if you collect all the crystal balls. which I might tie into the true ending. I was gonna have like a special. Oh, I think I will tie it into the true ending. Really, you're just the chosen one? Is that how it works today? How are you invincible? I thought we got past this problem. Yeah, that could be a bit more challenging. I mean, it does have instant death is already on the line because you're over the water. They also don't stay these sizes. As soon as you leave the area and return back, they return back to their original size anyway. So a timer might make sense too. Maybe. That one's a really hard jump. Let's get the sanity back before I make that run down there. I should have just jumped in the save point. That was stupid not to do that. Right there. Aha, I'm allowed to use the Empress's heals. Fair is fair. What are you? I have questions. This area needs to have some stuff added to it in general anyway before the demo ships and everything too. Okay, so let's talk about the Safari room and the problems it has. Weird pieces sticking out of the ground. Here the Empress 2 pickup. Underwater effect. Visible. And facing. This 2 pickup near the lights. At this point, a lot of it's just fixing little things that are wrong. And some major things. I need to work on the save system like crazy. Because they added so much new information and it's not saved yet, so it doesn't... Every time I switch maps, I have to redo a lot of things, and that sucks. Well, assuming I disable the tarots that are currently equipped. So I have to go through and make all that way nicer. Also change the pictures for them. I need to make little versions of the tarot cards for the updated tarot cards for those. But, you know, whatever. We'll get there. At least I've only had one game-breaking bug. Not even a bug, it's just I had the wrong thing checked, so. But that's not too bad. One game-breaking bug is pretty decent. Or sometimes they go through the walls, so I think the collision is too set back to the normal too late. So I could technically have jumped on that too, probably. Good timing. I don't have that set for very long. Really? The sorry, the bug there. Against the window while opening it. Causes it to not open fully. Not like a total bug, but not a fan. Probably needs to be a cost to these abilities. Can't get that. That one's cheating. It's just there for testing. I don't know if I want the enemies to be pick upable. Probably not. Make note of that. I need to fix that as well. What this test is for. The enemy is not able to be picked up. Technically, I have Empress plants now. I can just do this. Heal the full. Go fast for the fight. No, I make it so you can destroy those when you hit them. Make destroyables break and knocked over. Best strategy. All his attacks come from the side where he actually has a big arm. Works for the first phase. That works out for the other phases. I want to back away though, it didn't work too well, but I need to work on Patrick's phases today too. That's right. Now an option. Oh, but I don't have the ability to throw, so it would just be me doing this. Not effective. Oh, I fell in the world for a second there. So pushed way into the floor and here and here. And collision thing. Hey, Rasta, how's it going? Flying spaghetti monster has arrived. Important. Patrick likes spaghetti. I think Patrick likes basically everything. Right, this weapon's actually much more effective at breaking these things now. That's fair. Always the spaghetti code. It's pretty much the nature of game dev. You get sick of spaghetti real quick. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. And yet it's so good because, well, you keep doing it, so must not be too sick of the spaghetti. You're by a wall. He's actually pretty hard to dodge. Also sanity issues. Missed. I didn't miss much of that heal. Got enough of it anyway. Oh, nice. Sounds like things are coming along. What sort of level was it? Mm-hmm. Oh good, it didn't heal him. Always concerning. I wonder if the initiator or anyone that's nearby that explodes. Nah, that'd be kind of too strong because he spawns them and they just blow him up. It made this weapon so much more effective than it used to be. Old hotel? Nice, nice. Are there toys running around it? Just saying. Little tiny toys fighting? Maybe? Maybe? No? Poppet Quest 2. Hotel Poppet Quest. Right, Hotel Poppet, I guess. I mean, good rat battles. Epic rat battles. Yes. Epic rat battles of history. Nice, nice. It's literally just epic rat battles, except for everyone's just a rat version of themselves. True, only one puppet master. I need a rat for this game. I don't have a good one yet. Gotta look particularly mean. Because it'd be a fun, like, you know, optional boss. Just literally a rat. Oh, okay, so if I get near their bodies, I fall on the ground. Interesting. How'd that happen? Make note of that. He died. I make note of this. Also happens when you're a dead Annie. His body add drops to Patrick. Overall, things are going pretty good though for the game. I really need to add in so many sound effects. Game needs polish. Game needs less bugs too, but polish is pretty important. God, these things can be irritating. There's not much reason to fight things, except for money and things. So I basically need to have more upgrades so that this way you have a reason to fight. That was all itchy. This has actually become one of my least favorite rooms because of how many times I've ran it. It does have some changes recently, so that's nice, but it's not even that unfun of a room. It's just I've done this a bunch of times. My sanity is not dropping very fast here. Maybe. Make some sort of note about that. I guess the thing is then I gotta explain why they have to kill them in the room, and that's, I think, the issue. Make note like, kill enemies in the room to unlock the card. Hey, bird. Merry Christmas to you too. Or Xmas, or whatever you like. Yes, whatever works for people. Get my curse back now. Doing a bit of a run through here to find all the broken crap. Fixed all the magician stuff, or pretty much fixed it, so the magician's at least working. I might miss that jump, I don't know how I did that, but sure. A bit of lag, I guess. Whatever, I'll do it again. Wine apple pie, nice, nice. Sounds like the goods are going on. Oh, okay. You're just saying you mailed me stuff? I don't care about that. Let's get the curse back real fast. Oh, right now, that was weird. Right now, we're just doing a test to see if why things are doing what they're doing. What is this? Oh, those things sometimes fall off the shelves. It's weird. Make note of that too. Faces sometimes fall over by themselves. Yeah, I just got my doc going here where I'm just making notes of things that need to be fixed as I go along this. As well. Last time I interrupted my playthrough to, well, because I hit escape, then had to go off to work, so it's kind of a unfortunate turn of events. I'm gonna see if I can power through the game with, so far, only one game-breaking bug. It's not that game-breaking, I just forgot to mark an NPC as savable because I was editing her, so, you know, that's a thing. I was just able to walk there. The lag was really weird, though. Bunch of water here. Yeah, I was really disappointed with the Fab sale. Exactly 0 of the items I wanted were on sale. I was like, huh. I was like, Bugaboo is missing. Yeah, I'm just like, huh, well, okay, alright. Don't know why nothing's on sale, but neat. I look for other things on sale, nothing good's on sale. I'm like, cool. Well, maybe the next sale? Question mark. That lag is making this jump real hard. I'd rather carpets. The enemies kept getting trapped on them. Actually, all the enemies despawned. Oh wait, I got the key for this room back there. Guess I should get it. Oh, you didn't listen to it first? They almost always have examples on SoundCloud. That's what I do. I'll actually make a point of playing them on stream a lot of times too, because I want to see if they're copyright claimed or not. There were some Metroidvania ones that sounded kind of cool. I need to listen to those on stream actually. I should do that today actually. And that sudden lag spike is so annoying. Enemies all despawned. Falling from the proportion of the puzzle. That's fair. Pretty much. Wait for my sanity to come back. It's probably the only thing I don't really like because the sanity mechanic. Sometimes you got to get everything back and just kind of waiting. I guess it gives you a slight break, but I don't know. Used to do a lot more game dev under the influence. fixing bugs less obnoxious. That was probably the best thing about doing this at night. In the morning, really the jump didn't really work there. Like, well, don't really care about the bugs now. Just drink a couple and all that. Man, I felt so unhealthy. Still feel pretty unhealthy. But less unhealthy. Why am I going back here? What am I doing? Hey, Indy, keep from over here. That one doesn't in particular. That's fair. I don't drink that much. Usually I have like one or two, and that's pretty much the extent. There's a save right here. Why don't I just go grab it? Maximus to you too, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. Hopefully I don't need to fix too much more, but you know. There's a lot of things need to be fixed, who am I kidding? I don't know. I think I streamed less during this time, which is good because I haven't been feeling too well. Even now, I kind of a lot of my health problems have been coming back. I'm assuming it's just from like stressing or something. I don't know, but I guess I have a better schedule. I've been sleeping more, so that's good. So I feel less crappy. Whoa. Hard to say if it affects viewership or not. Yeah, no. I don't expect to go from 0 to hero in one day, but whoa, whoa. Like, hello there. Apparently Patricia wants to fight even up here. You see. Yeah, I've just been experiencing more of like the tingling in my limbs and like that, and pain in them like that too. Sometimes it makes it really hard to focus, so I get a little woozy, and it's like, I don't know what causes it. I think stressing myself makes it worse. Well, I think it's actually just something to do with my spine, and like the more stressed I am, the more the muscles are yanking on it in fun ways, and it just causes problems. Don't injure your spine, okay? Like, it's really very simple. Just don't do that to yourself and you'll be much better off. Doesn't really ever fix itself. Awful, I really just want to do game dev all the time, but man. Body just not like that. Not too late for you? Sorry to hear that. That is no good. It's easy to do and bad when you do. Maybe when I was younger I might have recovered a little bit, but feel my age on that one. That's for certain. I did see one night where I think I streamed 8 hours, and it's like, here's 47 cents for streaming 8 hours. And I was like, you know, I think I'm just going to stream during the time I want to stream if that's the case. Like, that's nuts. Where'd she go? Because, it ain't worth my health for problems like that. Just No. Just no. I'll read what she said in a second. The action is a little much at the moment. Oh, good, she did fall. It's like, do I have to get her again? I mean, I don't technically have to, but... Those ones are on top of each other? Nice. I have questions. I'm not going to judge their relationship, though. I'm sure it's an exciting one. Oh god, that sounds terrible. I find women really like heavy furniture because they're never the ones who have to lift it. That's pretty much how it works. Every guy I know gets the lightest furniture possible. They're just like, why would I do this? Yep. This is my, you know, hide-a-bed. It's so good. Why does it have to be a hide-a-bed? Because there might be some person who comes and visits me once in my lifetime. Cool. Neat. Why do you have it? Yeah. Pretty much. Well, I mean, a lot of times at the fridges, they'll actually deliver and take away the old fridge, so new fridge isn't usually too bad. But yeah, it sucks. We actually had a problem with our fridge and it had to be fixed, and it actually cost like basically as much to fix the fridge as to get a completely new one. It's like, you just get a new one. So in the case of some things, it depends, but if it's just a broken thing, I'm in California, everything's expensive here. Labor's too high. So repairs on everything are too expensive. Makes you just not want to buy anything. Let's see, Fortuna unsavable for some reason. Meeting is still left unlocked. Yep. And it's like, Actually, I have a little bit of both, so I can shop at both. Painting world. Amazon's building didn't spawn. She wasn't saved though, so that's fair. Really? Bonus health, yay! Well, I recolor these machines and I left one here to remind myself to use them because look at how much cool stuff is going on them. Sorts of spinnies and things. Ooh. Ooh. I decided to replace her thing with that. I'm probably going to switch her out for a more fun-looking character. She gave me upgraded damage. Oh, the one with the circus stuff? You should know not to buy assets. They'll just make them free eventually. Oh, that one, yeah. I kept looking sideways at it, but then I'm just like, I don't really need this. And then it looked a little too modern for me, but then I was like, well, I could just turn everything into brass and it would look about the same. Also, I replaced Tinka's thingy with space instead. Which I thought would be cool. They had a Nebula option, so I just went with it. I was like, ooh, Nebula, that's neat. Yeah, definitely nice. What's that up? Let me come back here. Nice, wonderful, wonderful. I guess I should do this. Heal myself up here. Make a break through the room so I don't have to do anything. I guess technically it's faster to go this way. But yeah, it's a nice pack. Wasn't even expensive. I pretty much have come to the conclusion though that unless I absolutely need something, I usually just wait until Epic gives it to me for free. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened often enough where I bought something and Epic gave it away for free that I was like, you know, if I just waited, unless I need something immediately, I just wait. Guess I could actually fight too. Why didn't I even grab the key out of that room? Oops. Pull the thingy out, please. Weapon. Weepin. Actually. Ah, super mode. Ran down. Dude. Oh no. I wish I'd gotten Fluid Flux for free. That thing's expensive. F that. I was like, how much is this? Oh man. Yeah. So much good stuff for free. Oh, I went near the window and came back. I need to expand those out so that you can go outside and it still won't respawn them. Stand by this for a second. Ah, man. Wish I joined UE back then. All the free stuff I could have had. Game dev gets so cheap if you just wait. Oh, thanks. There's definitely been some lag points, which are obnoxious, but overall, I think the thing is running a bit better. I almost fell off. That would have been terrible. Yeah. I have to really work on the city thing so it displays the full city out there. I've done so much to try to improve the frames. I put her hat away. Dumb. So much dependency stuff that's gone. Removing basically making things like spawn in instead of actually having anything on the real map. There's still like I think 28 geometry brushes that need to be dealt with on the map too. Those things are memory hogs. I'll get to them eventually, probably. Grand hallway cabinet key, can't use that yet, that's okay, doesn't matter. There's a key in here now, I need to add that to my list of things that I need to get in each playthrough. It's on the piano, which means I gotta jump out there and try to land on the piano. Boing, boing. I don't dodge enough. I really don't. It's a little finicky too, so I need to work on the dodge being less finicky. Did you? Is it actually just an option, just play it backwards, or is it you have to change the particle itself? You gotta add more to this maze, make it interesting. Got it. Sure. Alright, post in Discord though. Posting it here is, I mean, I probably won't have time to look at it right now, but unless it's something really short. Wait, why'd I come back up here? I guess technically I can grab this thing here, even though I haven't actually put any of the information for Violet's quotes, but so she'll just say crystal ball, but technically I'm gonna have like a system that I actually put a system into display different messages. I just haven't put messages in for the various crystal balls, so she just says, just shows up, says the thing, and then goes back to what she. Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to look into all that cutscene stuff. Starting to see that maybe this game's taking longer than I thought. If I stopped having health problems, it'd probably be a lot faster. Oops. Now I'm allowed to throw things. Not that save makes much difference, but sure. See if this room's beatable or not. I still need to do a lot in this room too. I'll just wait for her to despawn, honestly. She needs a noise, though, to indicate that she's out. There also needs to be a way that it's only one of her. Or something, because she's just not as threatening as she should be. Or she's ridiculous when there's multiple of her. This one here is the hard one. In my experience, this is the one that gets you. There's not an easy way to tell, like, besides her smoke at the moment, so I just have to jump out and it's actually, you know, Charlotte, like Charlotte's Web, so it's like with a C, like CH. Oh yeah, she's, oh, pulling it, fell out. She's, doing her thing. Oh, she vanished. Perfect. We'll grab the key really fast. Few enemies spawn right there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but best just to wait. What I found. Well, technically with the key, the fastest way to actually be to just let her like wipe me out, and then I just run back over from the other place. That's true. There's a lot of points where killing your character would be better. I can still be hit by these things. Be fine. Yeah, her design's cool. She came out looking very good. At first I was like, oh no, now I'm like, okay. Why don't you get past this? Actually, never mind, there was a bug in a later section that made it really tough to get by. Up around a bunch here because my feet are less happy. He's definitely out. He's gone. She doesn't have a jump scare or anything. She crawls around everything like that. I can make her movement much smoother. That'd probably be a good idea. I'm definitely at the polishing phase on a lot of it. Like, most of the events play through just fine. Like, I can make the battles more interesting for the bosses. Only the first two, though, so I don't know. But I do want to make them pretty good. But overall, probably just run for this, actually. He just needs to have like a rotation set up for her movement because of the way it's set up. They didn't give me ones for each direction. They gave me the rotation ones. So I need to... Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of effort. I'll have to figure out how we do. I've done it before. This one can be a lot of guesswork because she can just be in the worst location possible. I've also had her never despawn before, too. It's like two of her. Meeting of the Minds or something? They were caught on each other, I think. Yeah, sometimes this one just doesn't despawn. I don't know why. Yeah, she just sits here and it's like, huh. There's fucking two. Wait. Oh my god. Pardon the language, but there's two of her suddenly? Why are there two? Oh my god, it's like they're spawning over and over and not despawning. Ugh. Well, we can test the respawn. Wow. We might be unbeatable because of that. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, they're not despawning. They're just like here. That's awful. I might not be able to beat this room. The test might be ruined by this one room again. Hopefully she's gone. She just doesn't go away. How am I supposed to beat this room then? I gotta try to run around her. I got around one of them, but two of them was impossible. Yeah, there's two of them. Ow. Am I supposed to? There's three of them. How am I supposed to beat this? Yeah, there's three of them. Huh. It's like it's just rapidly spawning. All the other ones work fine though. I was trying to beat this thing here. I'm so close. It's proximity based, so you can't just cheat your way through it. Also, there's a light here, so it counts as my sanity just sitting here, so I can just sit forever. Yeah, okay, that's just not beatable. What is this? Like, seriously? What is this? Oh, one of them despawned. Run for it! Run for it! Oh my god, run for it! Pull your hat out, lady. Where's your hat? Pull your hat out. Quick. Okay, well, let's make note of that. I won. I don't know how, but I won. I mean, you have a listing for this room. The Charlotte spawns multiple ones near the exit. All right, well that was exciting. Yuri, stuff. I got all the upgrades. I only managed to beat the broken area. I can go down the trip to the painting world. I have any I got crystals. I could buy another upgrade for more damage. Damage. I like damage. I don't technically need that light there, but that's okay. I'm not sure I want the painting there, but for the demo it'll be there. But technically I have that key. I could run back to the thing and get that one if I wanted. Tune the camera in so I can see. Where does that key even go to? Which ones haven't I unlocked? I've gotten all of them. I don't recall where that key's supposed to go to. Whatever. I don't technically need it. I need this. Normally I would jump down there and just, you know, try my luck against her again, but see how many problems it's been having. I am not doing that. I'm taking the manly way out. Yeah, where I do the jumping puzzle to get out. Yeah. Yeah. Jumping puzzle. Normally you could just drop down and run through the door, but jumping puzzle. The way cool kids do it. Yeah. I don't need extra money. I could go get some money real fast to buy an upgrade if I wanted. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna buy the other upgrade. Technically, the upgrades don't disappear. But for testing, I'll buy the other one. Why not 20 crystals? Am I into 5? Okay, well, that's notable. Let's see. Items bought with crystals can go into negative money. Yeah, now it's in space. The cool nebula. Oh my god. I like the clouds to a point, but the problem with them is the oh no, it's all part of the ultra dynamic sky thing. Oh wait, I don't think I even put a painting for the Forbidden Toys room. Oh no, do I have to run back through that because I did this? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. This is a Forbidden Hallway. Yeah, no, I just did that. Cool. That one's broken, by the way. Yes, I hit the kill zone. See where it spawns me? I might have broken the game by being all... Yep, I did. It's not looking for a point that doesn't exist. Well, there you go. We almost got there. I hadn't decided to go back there to the painting world. Because as soon as you go through painting, it saves where you're at. Just went through one that I knew. So the Forbidden Hallway is the destination here. There, let's go back to the other level and see what's up. It's okay. I had a lot of broken things. I have a new list of things to fix, so it's not like it's the worst. It's probably the worst. Like, literally the worst. The worst that ever worsted. It could worst. Yep, the great worstening that ever worsted. Happens. That's because I wrote the. But technically it's called Forbidden Hallway, right? It is. It should actually just say Forbidden Hallway. It shouldn't say the. If I want to keep to consistency here. So this was actually the right one. It was the painting that was wrong. Okay. I also need a picture of it too, I guess. Not that it's even remotely completed, but... use that as a picture for it. I'll make a better one later, but if I'm just going to keep changing the room around, I don't see any reason to make the best picture for the painting yet. It's actually a horrible picture. Whatever. At least it'll be different. Say that real fast. Didn't name it. In hallway painting. Okay. With that said, then I can drag this over into here. One of you. I don't like the content drawer at all. I never have. Where are the paintings? They're under environment, probably. I don't know why I bothered to create a spread. I don't think it makes a difference. But sure. This has to say Forbidden Hallway on the other one, so let's go to the other map real fast. Old versions where I never changed the paintings, so they're just like ancient pictures. I guess Patrick's been around for a bit. For a minute. Sure. This just should say Forbidden Hallway. I should have swapped the modes. Dumb. Now it won't put me in the right location. Test. Yeah. So many mistakes were made. So many. I kind of like sitting up all night and doing all the streaming. Not gonna lie. Fit my schedule better. Being up in the morning is so weird. It's better for doing things. Probably healthier. Get this exercise thing. Limit my streaming to healthy amounts instead of what I was doing. Definitely couldn't keep doing what I was doing. That was unhealthy. That was not good. Nope. I came to this just to change this mode back. And swap maps back to test. But it was nice just sitting up all night doing things. Well, I guess technically this won't count as unlocked, so. Well, I guess I have it defaulted as unlocked. Fair enough. The demo would be completable now, if that had been the case. It works better, at least that's something. That's why we do it. And he sticks out the side. That's good to know. That's fair. Yeah, Aldi's not always fun. It's definitely, man, there were some nights where it's just... Nah, man. It wasn't it. My health definitely was really declining very fast from that. Just too many hours, you know? I can't do all that you work, you know, from another job and then go work, 10 plus hours streaming every day. It's just, there's not 8 free hours in the day. There's just like often 6. And it's just like, I mean, like half an hour of eating, that 6 hours was eaten just from drive time. Now we're at 5.5 hours. Like, that's just not enough time for sleep or eat. So I probably want to eat at some point, let alone showers. It was rough. I definitely feel far worse after having doing that. So as much as I didn't want to change. Yeah, that's fair. Healthy is not tasty. So true. So true indeed. I think the secret is just don't get older and then you'll be fine. Right? You don't get older, things will work better and you'll be fine. Who am I kidding? When I was younger, I still didn't really manage to stay up well all night. I mean, I couldn't do it. I tried, but I just really couldn't do it. I wonder if that fixes this problem or not. Let's see. Slightly sticking through the side. Now it's sticking through that side. There's no winning here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna inch it a bit. I think it's set perfectly for the size, and that's not good. Yeah, yeah. I'm amazed at how the older generation, how they've managed to live through all these things. It's just like, man, this is kind of rough. Kind of rough. So these things are actually way bigger than the painting. And when I cut it, I just cut it in a dumb way. I guess these were supposed to be um, bigger. Just scale this one up a bit. Everything's on this static mesh though. I don't think that's a great idea. I'm looking at the sides here, but I don't really need it to be perfect. I guess they now look like they're taller than they should be. Yeah, it just shrinks it that way. It's not very good. Oops. I think the glass isn't really fitted either. Glass here to play with. Also, what I'm trying to do is just using the one in the world to get a good idea of how it will look. And then adjusting the numbers. I guess the glass doesn't even show up if that's a thing. There it is. Glass doesn't even really show up very well. That shows it's just not amazing. Should fix the side problem. Sure. Okay, so that's a problem that's been resolved. Wasn't on my list, but one of the things was on my list, sure, but so many other things to fix. Oh yeah, let's make them savable. Because they're not. Elbows are cracking here. Speaking of getting old. I guess savable doesn't really need to be instance editable because it's not like I'm going to change on each one of them. I'm only going to change it directly on their blueprint. So and he needs to be savable. The mini pop needs to be savable. Those are the only 3 savables at the moment. Cool. We'll technically need that here. Back to the yellow real fast and test that out. I should take a quick bio break real fast. We're back. Alright. When my light's on, I'm like, hey, wait a second. It's, you know, pretty bright in here as is. You know, it's like the sun's out. It's not like nighttime where I need all the lights because you can't see me. No. This must be what it's like to have this weird sunlight thing. I'm not used to it. Imagine not needing lights and just having one in the sky that you can't turn off. It sounded good until I realized I couldn't turn it off. I like it less now. Let me test and see if they're savable. That's weird. Let me check that. That person's like, you want to meet? Want to save me money? And I was like, you know, I really like money. I mean, streaming's nice too, but you know. Guess I do have to go out before everything closes too today. Maybe get this pesky sunlight thing too that they talk about. I don't know. For all the savable characters. Oh, I didn't change the game mode, I think. That caused a problem. Whatever. Change it now. I want to meet that guy. Won't be that long of a stream today. I mean, probably just like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Maybe I'll come back and stream later today too. I don't even know, but I do like money. Why'd you go flying off to the side? Why is it bouncing off the painting? Oops. I hit something here? No. Gotta put a mini pop in this world too so you can rescue her. Oh, it's because they move. First, I hated that her hair was messed up, and now I kind of like that her hair is messed up. It's like an adorable little version of Poppet. Their own little box, just like Poppet. Like I'm meeting someone at the office in about an hour and 21 minutes. Fair enough. Like I say, probably not long of a stream anyway. Just wanted to pretend like, you know, I actually stream sometimes, so this way I could, you know, at least lie to myself periodically about it. Like, oh yeah, I stream. Not often enough, evidently. That's true. But, you know. Every time my health starts getting, you know, crap, I just go, okay, well, maybe I should dial things back a bit. But, anyway, I suppose I'd make note of the fact that if they're, being thrown, doesn't really override the momentum. I actually had I almost wanted to override the momentum now. Problem is they fall like a rock. Otherwise, it overrides momentum. Do I have it where you throw them, or do I just have them like you get them near the painting and that's good enough? Because you don't even unlock throws immediately, so like you'll rescue like 2 people, actually 1 before you even can throw them. You just walk them up to the painting and that's good enough. I'll make a note of that one. Because I'm not sure I want to make that change yet. Oh yeah, NPCs, let's see, bit. Why are they set to be listed to be true? It should be all defaulting to not true. It's just these ones that are set to that. Just that one. Fair enough. Death Note plays a bit later than it should. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Bird. Thanks for dropping by. Honestly, I probably streaming that much longer anyway, but you know. Gotta pretend like I'm streaming regularly, yeah. Now, maybe I'll be back later today, I don't even know. I wanna work on the game stuff. Streaming helps me stay working on it. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Merry Christmas to you and to everyone else who's watching. It was during an ad break too. Great. Merry Christmas to everyone who was during the ad break. There you go. Alright, so where were we on this? I have the spawn order on those is wrong. Might just speed up the spawn order on these, honestly. A little better. Seven, 12, 13 should probably be in there. Actually, looks like no one's even watching the one anyway, so. I think I'll just call it from that point because I got things I can do anyway, and I just want to say I streamed a bit today anyway. Yep, Merry Christmas to anyone who happens to watch this later then at this point. And I will catch everyone in maybe later today, but probably 2 days from now. But have fun.